Harley-Davidson dealers dropped bombshells on buyers and now they're paying the price. Harley-Davidson promised freedom on two wheels, but they dropped bombshells on the buyers. And now the buyers are trapped. Across the country, some Harley-Davidson dealers have been pulling moves that left loyal riders shocked and angry. What happens when the dream bike turns into a financial nightmare? From hidden markups to sudden add-ons, buyers are finding out too late that the ride costs more than just money. Some dealers are now facing serious heat for how they've handled these deals. Could this shake the trust in one of America's most legendary brands? The truth behind the chrome might just change everything. Harley-Davidson dealerships became known for selling expensive bikes. They made people believe that owning a Harley meant freedom and status. Because of this image, they charged more, even for the basic models. In the early 2010s, prices slowly started going up. Dealers saw that people were still buying, so they kept raising prices. During the pandemic, supply chain problems caused bike shortages. Dealers used this to add extra fees called market adjustment charges. They told customers these higher prices were normal now. This made people worry they'd miss out if they waited. Salespeople said prices would go up more, so people rushed to buy. But the truth is, these price jumps were not temporary. Dealers wanted to make people used to paying more. Most people can't pay for a Harley in full, so dealerships offered loans. These loans often had high interest rates, sometimes over 8%, and long payment plans, 5 to 7 years. A basic bike priced at $22,000 could cost nearly $40,000 by the time the loan ends. This includes things like loan fees and required insurance. Dealers made these long loans sound helpful, but really they trapped people in big debt. People with low credit suffered the most. Many young or working-class buyers were stuck with big monthly payments. In just 2 years, they often owed more than the bike was even worth. The price tag on the bike, known as MSRP, is just the beginning. Dealers add other fees like destination charges, prep fees, and document fees. These can raise the price by thousands. Customers are also pushed to buy expensive extras, fancy parts, long warranties, and other stuff. If someone refuses, some dealers won't even sell the bike. Dealers sometimes hide bikes or mark them as sold even if they aren't. This makes people think there's a shortage, so they feel pressured to buy fast. Because of all this, many people stopped going to dealerships. They started buying used bikes instead. Older bikes were often in great shape and half the price. This quiet protest hurt the dealerships. New bikes sat on the floor for months. Sales dropped. Dealers started giving special offers to bring customers back, but trust was already broken. Bikes used to mean freedom and simple fun. People loved fixing and upgrading them, but today's bikes have too much tech, ride modes, cruise control, and even Bluetooth screen. Now, fixing bikes needs special tools and software. It's no longer simple. Many riders feel left out because they can't do their own repairs anymore. With all the problems in buying new bikes, people started looking for used ones. The used motorcycle market grew fast. Riders liked older bikes because they were simple, easy to fix, and cheaper. Used bikes don't have all the tech stuff that new ones do. Most can be repaired at home. This gave riders control again. Online websites made it easy to buy and sell used bikes. A new kind of community formed, people who care about honesty and good deals, not sales tricks. This shift made it harder for new bike dealers. Harley's main customers were baby boomers, but now many are getting older and selling their bikes. Younger people aren't buying bikes the same way. Life is expensive, and many live in cities or work from home. Bikes seem less useful, so fewer young people are joining the motorcycle scene. Dealers are struggling to find new buyers. All these problems added up. Harley dealerships are full of unsold bikes. Some are even closing down. The old way of doing business, charging more, pushing loans, and selling with pressure, has backfired. Now the brand is trying to figure out how to fix things. They need to earn back trust and maybe go back to their roots. Simple, honest bikes. Dealers in trouble. A few years ago, getting a new motorcycle was hard. People lined up to buy them, even at high prices. Dealers had few bikes, and they sold fast. But now, showrooms are packed. Bikes sit for months with no buyers. this isn't just a slow time, it's a big problem. When the pandemic started, factories stopped and shipping was delayed. Bikes became rare. Dealers raised prices. People bought quickly, afraid to miss out. But later, factories made more bikes and shipping improved. Prices stayed high and people stopped buying. Now bikes pile up in showrooms, too expensive for most. Dealers don't own all their bikes. They borrow money to stock them. Now they're stuck with bikes they can't sell and big debts. Some owe tens of thousands. In some places, dealers are even refusing new bikes. Big states like California and Texas have too many unsold bikes. For years, dealers made bikes look rare and wanted. But now, the truth is clear. The same models sit around week after week. The hype is gone. Dealers should cut prices to sell, but many don't. Some try pushy sales tricks instead. Inside dealerships, things are tough. Sales goals aren't met, bikes aren't moving, head offices keep calling, asking about sales. Staff are quitting. Some dealers let workers go or cut hours. New hires focus on selling, not helping. Finance workers are told to push up rates and add extra costs. Customers feel forced into bad deals and may never come back. Dealerships used to control motorcycle sales, but now riders are skipping them. Brands like Harley offer online orders for electric bikes. In Europe, BMW lets people order bikes online, just like cars. Younger buyers are used to shopping online. They want fixed prices and no haggling. Dealerships that don't change may shut down. Electric motorcycles are the future, clean and low maintenance, but many riders don't like the quiet ride or missing gear shifts. The range is also short, about 100 to 150 miles. Charging stations for bikes are rare. Prices are also high, often $20,000 to $30,000. That's too much for most people. And the way these bikes are marketed doesn't appeal to traditional riders. Motorcycling is more than riding, it's a lifestyle. But now, that culture is fading. Events are smaller, clubs are getting older, dealerships are empty. Younger people don't see bikes as useful. Money is tight and traffic is scary. For many, the dream of riding is gone. The motorcycle world needs a reset. Brands and dealers must offer bikes that are affordable and dependable. The days of tricky prices and pushy sales must end. Honesty matters now. To bring new riders in, bikes need to be simple, fun, and worth the cost. It's time to bring back the real joy of riding, a thrill, an escape, and a sense of community. Thanks for watching. If this left a mark, hit that like button and drop a comment. What's your take on all this? Catch the next one. It's going to be just as wild.